Right, yo. Sorry, man. I don't know what's going on with my show today. Everything just keep kind of. Anyway, welcome back to the show. You feel me? Hey, footy international break is done. Back to club football. You feel me? Domestic clubs all around the world. You feel me? Like big up to all the managers internationally and everything. Now they're back into club football. These players, where a lot of people are saying, oh, some of these players earn too much money. I don't think they earn too much money. Imagine all the games they've been played. Hey, tell me, imagine all the games that's been played. Like traveling everywhere and there. Now they're coming back to their ground. It's just crazy. So let me just break it down. There's Liverpool versus Man City. We're gonna go into the FA Cup first. You feel me? Like you can see on my right hand side, Liverpool's got to play PSG as well. Hey Timmy, how you doing? You good? I'm just breaking down my international football and everything like that. Can I get to you back soon, please? Yeah, and we have, Man City versus Liverpool. We have Chelsea versus Potville. We have Southampton versus Arsenal. And West Ham versus Leeds United. Uh, yeah, so who wins this game? Like, I don't know. Man City has got a lot to prove. They've just beaten Arsenal in the League Cup, isn't it? Now they've got to play Liverpool in the FA Cup. They've got everything to fight for, really, really. Like, so I don't know. Pep's man is gonna be geared up for this one, definitely. As for Liverpool, I don't know. I'm hearing Isak is back from injury. That's great news. That's good for Andre Slot, and the whole squad. You can just boost them up. But I don't know what what's it called Andre Slot is going to do. Is he gonna take this FA Cup seriously? Is he gonna put in a B team or is he gonna bring in a full squad? Like I don't get it. I don't know. What do you think, guys? What do you think Slot should do? Remember, he's under so much pressure, but I don't know. If he wins this game, I mean, if he loses this game, he can just concentrate on the Champions League and a full squad, everything, bang, bang, bang. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And obviously, we have what's his name, Chelsea versus Portsmouth. Chelsea's under so much pressure as well with the new manager. I don't know what's gonna, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with Chelsea this season as well. They're struggling. They're out of the Champions League. This is the only cup they've got to fight for. There's so many things going on with Chelsea, man, this season. And obviously we have Southampton and Arsenal as well. That's another big game. Arsenal is chasing all the games, isn't it? Chasing all the cups this season. As you can see on my right hand side, they're still in the Champions League as well. So big up to them. And we have West Ham versus Leeds. I don't know what's gonna happen with that one as well. That's just West Ham is look they're going down relegation. They could be in the Championship come next season. They could save themselves with this FA Cup if they win this cup. You feel me? And get themselves into Europe. So I don't know, guys. Break it. Drop your comments. Was your team playing in the FA Cup this quarterfinals? You know, I don't know. Let's look at it again. Like I said, Man City and Liverpool. Isak is back in training from training. You know, that's a good news for Liverpool, man. Are they good? Is Andre Slot gonna bring in a new? I mean, is he gonna take this game seriously against Man City? What do you think it should do? You know, remember they've got to play PSG. Like PSG is not a slap. PSG ain't not they're not a baby team. I'm just trying to find this Isak picture for you lot. Still, yeah, you know. Obviously, it's too early for Isak to play these games, but he's gonna be on the bench somewhere. I can tell you that now. You know, just give what's his name, PSG something to think about. You know, just gives them something to think about. Where's this guy's picture, man? Come on, Isak, where are you? seem to find this guy's picture. So, anyways, forget that. Yeah, Liverpool and Man City. Who wins this one? I think, like I said, Man City is gonna. They have nothing to lose. They already are the Champions League, so this is all they've got to play for, really, my guys. So yeah, and Chelsea, Chelsea versus Pottsville. I don't know what's going on with Chelsea as well. All their players, some of them are saying they need to. They're gonna leave at the end of the season. You know, it's crazy, guys. My computer's acting up, so all these pictures are just going to be slow. Yeah, you know, Chelsea with the new manager and everything, they already have the Champions League. You know, this is all they've got to play for. As you can see here, Ananda is saying he might leave. Let me just enlarge it for you. Let's just see what this guy's got to say here. Like after the World Cup, we will see. I don't know what will happen. That's Enzo. Yeah, remember the World Cup winner. I don't blame these guys for saying they want to leave Chelsea. Cocorella as well said the same thing. He doesn't know about the future. You know, so all these guys, they can see Chelsea dropping in it. That's what it is. Chelsea. Remember, Chelsea's been dominating English football for quite a while since Abramovich and all that kind of stuff. So it's a new regime, new ownership. You know, you already know this, and it's gonna take a long time for them to come back. Like look at Arsenal, look at Manchester United. They're rebranding. So Chelsea's the same thing. Yes, there's money, but it's just something not quite right. So that's how it is with them. Pottsville could shock them. This is FA Cup. FA Cup. Anything happens in the FA Cup, yo. Feel me? And obviously we have Southampton and Arsenal as well. Arsenal, remember, a lot of their players, many of them pulled out from the World Cup warm up with England, saying they're injured. You know, I don't know. You know, but what do you think? Is he wrong? A lot of people are saying they should FIFA should look into it for the footballing, but they should look into that stuff. But remember, they've got the Champions League. They've got so many games to play for. Remember at the beginning of this episode, I mentioned so many games being played. So you have to find a way. You know, the little lies is alright. Is alright. Not the big lies. The small lies are okay. You know, fuming. Southampton could cost them a shocker as well. What does Arsenal do? Again, if you look on my right here, I've got the Arsenal is playing Sporting Lisbon. You know, so he's gonna bring in a new squad. Like 11 players is injured or something like that. But Arsenal's got a big squad this season. Remember from the beginning of the season, that's what we've been talking about. A big squad, all these different players. So this is a test for them. It's just a test for Arsenal. The universe is throwing everything at them. You know, so we'll see what happens come end of the season, man. Honestly speaking, that's just leave them, let them do whatever. You know, if, in all competitions. So at the end of the season, we get to see what's going to happen with them, and we have West Ham versus Leeds United as well. You know, this one I don't know. I'm gonna pull myself out of this one, yo. Hey, Timmy, you're back again. Don't worry, me and you we're gonna do a show. I know you're not really into football, but yeah. So West Ham versus Leeds. This is a big game. You know, big teams here. Newly promoted Leeds are doing well. West Ham could go down, like I mentioned. They could use this as a opportunity for them to win something. Yo. So that's the FA Cup done. So now let's move into Champions League. The box on my right here, as you can see, we have Sporting Lisbon playing Arsenal. We have Real Madrid playing Bayern Munich. FC Barcelona playing Atletico Madrid. We have Paris Saint-Germain playing Liverpool. Yeah, so let's start with Arsenal, really. That's the no-brainer there. They should win this game, really. It's easy game for Arsenal, man. That's what you would think, really. Oh, Tim. Yeah. So that's easy game for Arsenal, really, isn't it? Yoko is going back to his old club, you know. Could he do the damage? Let's do the celebration. See if this is what he does. I don't know, man. But hey, you know, Sporting Lis- Sporting Lisbon versus Arsenal. You like I said, you'd expect Arsenal to win it. You know, come back to England. You know, but Anything can happen, yo. Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. Big game, big game, big game. This one, huge game, yo. Honestly. Yeah, that should have been on my head. Oh my god, I don't even know if you guys could hear me. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with my recordings today. I'm just not up for it today, really. Honestly speaking, like everything is just Okay, yeah. So Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. I'm out of this one. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna do. Remember, this is the first leg, y'all. So we'll see what's going to happen with this lot. Kompany and his team. They've got the best forward right now. Yeah, I understand Real Madrid's got Mbappe as well. They've got Vinicius Junior, but you see Bayern Munich's attack is clicks. They've gelled. They know what's up. It's gonna be a big game, huge game. And yes, Barcelona versus Real Madrid as well. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. That's a Spanish derby. Anything could happen in that one. We have, you know, Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian player. We have Alvarez, the Argentinian, player. There's so many stars. Young Lamine Yamal. Too many players out here going to play this game. And obviously we have the last game, Paris Saint-Germain versus Liverpool. This one's a big one. Remember, I already mentioned that Liverpool is playing the FA Cup. Are they going to take this game seriously now? It depending on what happened with that game. So it's just only right for them to come with this game full squad. No tiredness. Scrap the FA Cup seriously. Scrap, because you cannot let PSG beat you again. PSG just love to beat the English teams. They've already smashed what's it called? Chelsea. Was it 8-2 or crazy shit like that on aggregate? And now Liverpool cannot have that. Now that Isak is back, But I'm kidding, man. So this is just gonna be a great week for football, weekend and midweek as well. Like, no, Premier League football is back after this week, after the Champions League week, isn't it? So yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Engage with me. I'm building this community slowly. You feel me? So yeah, let's see who wins the FA Cup, who wins the Champions League. Is the team that's going to win both playing? Can Arsenal and Chelsea, Arsenal and Man City do the double? Win the FA Cup and Champions League? Who knows? Anything could happen, yo. So it's just a week of football, really. Yeah, without dream. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe, yeah? Engage.